Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today is Black Friday and Zach and I are gonna go shopping and get some of the things that we need and maybe some of the things that we want, and we thought we would take you along with us. We're gonna do some fun things. We got some Chick-fil-A to start the day. I feel like there's no better way to start the day than chicken minis. So we're gonna eat our food. That's where we're at right now, is Chick-fil-A. We're gonna eat our food, and then I think we're gonna go to the mall first and see what kind of deals they have there. It's really cold outside. I got my heated jacket on. It is like 30 degrees outside, so it's a pretty chilly day. But it's gonna be a great day for shopping. I will update you guys when we're at the mall on what kind of deals that we're seeing. Okay guys, update. We bought a 65-inch TV for the house. So that's what Zach's doing right now, is putting all the seats down so we can run over there and let them load it. And then we went to the mall. There was really honestly like no good deals at all. Or the deals that we did find, we'll buy somewhere on like online. But honestly, there wasn't very many big deals, and the lines for everywhere was ridiculous. The lines were crazy big, and I just am not willing to stand in line for one thing. So that's the update. That's where we're at right now. After we get this loaded up, then we're going to go to Lowe's, which is like my favorite store ever, and we're going to, ooh, what is that? Oh, and then we're going to look at a dishwasher, some flooring possibly for the house, and I think that that's it. So I will update you guys when we get to Lowe's, or probably after we're done at Lowe's. Maybe I'll film some clips in Lowe's, we'll see. The TV has been acquired. It took up literally the entire back seat, so I guess we'll see if it works or not. Hey guys, and welcome back to Vlogmas. I'm honestly not 100% sure what day this is, but we decorated the tree, which it looks absolutely gorgeous. We put some more lights up around the house, and I think that's really all we've done since the last video. I brought some boxes over from our storage that have Christmas Village stuff in it. I'm still not 100% sure yet if I'm going to actually put that up, because we are moving at the end of December into January, and I just don't want to have to put it all back away that fast. Usually I leave it up through January, and I just don't know if I'm ready to put it up that fast. Also, sorry if you could hear the heater, but it is cold. I got here, it was 66 degrees in this house, and that is a little too cold for me personally, so the heater is on. In today's vlog, I would love to start a little Bookmas vlog. I have a book. Let me show you what it is. Ooh. It's called Once Upon a December. I don't even know if you guys can see that. I hope you can. But it's called Once Upon a December. I got it in a different video that you can watch. I'll link it down below. I think it was like one of my book haul ones, but this one's literally called Once Upon a December, so I have to start it in December and hopefully finish it in December. That is the goal. Also in this video is gonna just be a little house update. I don't know if I've mentioned it on this channel. Maybe I have, but like I just said, we are moving in January, and we're kind of like remodeling the house that we're moving into. A little backstory on it is that my parents actually own two houses, and one of them is the house that I personally grew up in, and the other house is the house that my grandparents used to own, and they're right next to each other, which was so fun when I was a kid. And right now me and Zach live in this lovely apartment, and we love this apartment, but I would love to just be back with family, closer to them. We are only about 15 minutes away right now, but to live right across the yard, I mean, it can't get any better than that, at least for a little while, as we kind of get used to marriage and life in general. And so yeah, we're moving into that house. We're remodeling it a little bit. I have some clips that I'll show of kind of what it looked like the first day that we started remodeling it with like almost nothing in it. We're painting the walls and replacing the flooring and painting the cabinets and building some things. So it's going to be so much fun, and it's going to be such a blessing to live next to my parents in me and Zach's first couple of years of marriage. And as we hopefully start a family, I will try to keep you guys updated as we finish things. Right now, really all we've done is take up the flooring in the bathroom, because we're supposed to get bathroom flooring delivered. We already have it picked out, we already have it ordered, but of course it's on back order. So we have no idea when we're going to get it. Hopefully soon, because we already took up all of the flooring in the bathroom, so there's nothing there, and it would be nice to move in and have something there. So hopefully that gets delivered in the next couple of weeks. Fingers crossed. We're going to be replacing the rest of the flooring, but there's not really an update on that yet. We know kind of what we want, but we're still looking at prices of things and figuring out exactly which one we want. Like I said, we're painting all the walls. That's pretty much almost done. I think one more full day of painting and we can wrap that up. I just can't wait to see what it looks like when it's all done. And I can't wait to see what like all of our furniture here will look like, because we bought it when we moved here. And so I don't know what it'll look like there, but I hope it all kind of like looks cohesive and nice. That's the goal. So yeah, I will let you guys know how I'm feeling about this book, and as more house things get done, I think we'll be over there later tonight, so I'll take a little update video and let you know kind of what we've done. But yeah, for the most part, that's about it. I will see you guys whenever the next clip is, and I have no idea what it's gonna be of, so see you then. Okay guys, so I am officially 100 pages into the book, and so I'm going to give you a little update. So far, loving it. Absolutely loving it. Not at all what I expected from this book, just by looking at the cover. I honestly didn't even really read the back too much, but it's just not what I was expecting, but it's good. So 100 pages in, you have two main characters. I don't know if there's going to be spoilers in this, but I try not to spoil anything. Two main characters, Astra and Jack. And the two main characters are super interesting. I like both of their storylines. Astra is just divorced, has an amazing group of friends that every year they go to this Christmas market. Or they go to Milwaukee for like Christmas fun, but they always end up at this Christmas market place. And then Jack is someone who works at this Christmas market. It's called the Jewel Market. And he works in a bakery called Kringle All the Way, and he makes Kringles. I honestly don't know what a Kringle is, so I'm going to have to look up what a Kringle is, because I literally have no idea. But he works in the bakery, and it's magic. I had no idea this book had magic in it. It has a little magic to it. So the Jewel Market, Christmas market, basically all of the people who live in the Jewel Market only live in the Jewel Market, and every time they only live December 1st through December 31st, or December 1st through Christmas. I can't remember which one, but once it resets, it just puts them in a different Christmas market at Christmas time. So it switches cities and switches states. I feel like I'm not making any sense, but you guys are getting it, hopefully. So basically, no one can know, like no one remembers them. So all the people who go to the market don't remember the faces or the names. They may remember that they have been there, but they wouldn't remember any other details. So Jack knows Astra and her face and like recognizes her because he sees her every time that this market goes to Milwaukee, which is where this is based. Every time that it shows up in Milwaukee, he sees this girl, and he basically is in love with her, but doesn't know her name, doesn't know anything about her, and knows that it will never work because he lives in the Jewel Market, and people who meet him don't remember him afterwards, and there's just no way that it works out. And Astra, like I said, is newly divorced. Well, she starts having this dream about this guy in a bakery before their girls' trip that they take every year. Goes on the girls' trip, sees Jack, doesn't know it's Jack, but sees Jack and is like, that's the man for my dream. I need to go on a date with him because that's a sign. So I'm basically to the part where they just had their date, and basically there's a bunch of tension in the book. Like you have no idea how it's gonna go. There's so many questions that haven't been answered yet. And it makes me want to keep reading, which I'm really excited about because a lot of books don't have me hooked in the first 100 pages. Like sometimes it takes a little bit longer. So I'm really excited to see how the questions get answered, because I really am like invested in the characters and invested in their stories. And I feel like our author is Amy Reichert, I think, and I feel like she did an amazing job of really connecting you to the character and making you feel like, oh my gosh, I want them to have a happy ending. I want for everything to work out, but you just know that like it's not gonna go their way. Like something's gonna happen, I feel like. And so I have no idea. So that's my update. So far it's going really, like I'm literally so hooked, like so hooked. I can't wait. So I guess I will update you guys. How many pages are there, first of all? There's questions for discussion. Should I start a book club? Probably not. I wouldn't know where to start with a book club. There's 300 pages, so maybe I'll give an update every 100 pages. So when I get to 200 pages, I'll come back. We'll see if I'm still loving it. We'll see. Maybe I'll get some reading done tonight. Maybe I won't. It's almost Christmas. So, we'll see. Okay, hey guys, I'm back. So now I am on page 207 of this, or 208 I think. Honestly, I think this is gonna be in my top 5 books of the year if it ends in a good way. 2/3 of the way done. Learning, I connect so well with the girl main character, and I think that the writer is making it really easy to relate to her. Even if you're not going through the same thing as her, she's just a relatable character. So loving that. And then the male main character is just so sweet, and just like the thoughts that he's having about the girl main character are just like anything that I would want my husband to think about me. So again, like really making me like the male main character. The plot is really good. I'm enjoying that there's a suspensefulness to it. It's an easy read and it's a light read, but there's such suspense to it of like, okay, what is gonna happen? Not like scary, but like just like, oh my gosh, I hope that everything works out for these two people because I'm connected to them now. I hope that everything works out for these two characters, but I don't know how things are gonna work out for these two characters. Like I love it. I love the plot. I don't really have another update other than that because I don't want to spoil anything. I like her writing, and I like that it goes back and forth between like the two characters' sides of the story, but then there's also like every couple of chapters or so, there's like a flashback scene, which kind of is like tying the story together, and I love that. Also, I did not say this before I started this clip, but please ignore everything you see behind me. We are at the house working on the remodels and stuff, which I will show in another vlog. But besides that, just ignore that. So anyways, this is going so well. I can't wait to see where it goes. I'm gonna try and finish it today. There's only about 100, actually like less than 100 pages left, or no, about 100 pages left. I cannot wait to see what the ending is. So maybe you will see me later in the same day to finish this vlog. Fingers crossed that this can be a 5-star read for me, because that would be really nice. Okay, anyways, I will see you guys in the next clip. Okay guys, so I finally finished Once Upon a December, and I think I'm gonna rate it like a 4.75 or a 5-star. I haven't decided. I need to let it marinate a little bit more before I give it the official 5 stars, but I think for a book set in December around Christmas time, this is exactly what I would hope that it would be. And I didn't know it when I picked it up because I just feel like you don't get the full description of it on the back, obviously, and I feel like you don't really know what you're getting yourself into until you're in it and you're like, wow, this is amazing and I love it. So I would 100% recommend this book if you're gonna read it around Christmas time, or if you just like Christmassy novels. This is really good, and it's not anything crazy on the spice level because it is a romance, and I like books like that where it's kind of like a slow burn, I guess, but it's not really a slow burn. It just doesn't have a whole lot of spicy stuff in it. So love. I will update you guys if I give it a 5 or a 4.75. It's just gonna depend on if I keep thinking about it. If I keep thinking about it, it'll be a 5-star. So I finished that one, and then went to Barnes & Noble and picked up The Christmas Tree Farm. If you guys saw in my fall reading vlog, I read The Pumpkin Spice Cafe and the other one. I can't remember what it's called. And so this is the third book in the series, and I feel like it will be fitting to go along with that one because this is also set around Christmas time, and it should be an easy read. This one is spicy, and it does like say that on the back of all of the books, but the first one of the series wasn't my favorite. I don't think I rated it very high. The second one I rated pretty high because of the storyline behind it. I actually really liked that. So I'll be interested to see if this one is more similar to the first one where I didn't really like the storyline, or if it's more similar to the second one, which I loved. So we'll see. This will probably set the stage for if I read the fourth or fifth book. The fifth book she just announced, and it sounds so good, and it's also a Christmas one, but I don't think it comes out till next Christmas. But I think that one, the storyline really made me go, I'd read that. But let me get into this one, and I will update you guys when I'm about 100 pages in, and let you know how it's going for me so far. Okay, y'all, I'm going vlog style with the camera, so if it's a little shaky, it's because my arm is not used to holding it straight up like this. But I thought this view was cute, and I don't have a standing tripod yet, so we're gonna have to just deal with it. Anyways, so it's the next day. I stayed up pretty late last night to read 100 pages of The Christmas Tree Farm. Honestly, it's not bad so far. There hasn't been any super sexy scenes, which is usually what kind of throws me off of it. It's been actually really good. I actually am connecting to the characters. I feel like both of them have different stories that aren't the same as the other characters she's had before, and so far I'm really enjoying it. There's not really much that has happened plot wise. I mean, you're introduced to the mystery part of it, so there's not a whole lot going on mystery wise like her other two novels, but overall it's pretty good. I wouldn't rate it bad. I will update you guys again in the next 100 or so pages and let you know if it's still going good or has it changed. Hey guys, so this clip has really bad lighting, and that's going to have to be okay because it's going vlog style for a minute. I am editing, and I realized that I forgot to film an outro and an update for the book that I was reading. So, I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, I officially finished The Christmas Tree Farm. My official rating is a 3.75. Let me explain. Like I said, loved the second book. The first book wasn't my favorite. I honestly don't remember what I rated it. I think I rated it like a 3.5. I like the storyline of this book. I like the romance between the characters. Literally it took until like halfway through the book for it to get overly sexual in the scenes, which I'm more of a fan of. At least build up the characters if you're going to turn the book that way. So that wasn't bad. I didn't hate that. So it wasn't that lowered my rating. I think what lowered my rating was, I think they set up the mystery part of this book so well. Like, it could have been such a dramatic thing. And I just feel like the ending, when they solve it, happens too fast and wasn't really like anything crazy. It was just like, oh, okay, that works, I guess. But it wasn't what I was hoping. I was hoping like the ending, like the second book, the ending for the surprise mystery part of it, like trying to figure that out, you literally you wouldn't have guessed it unless you were a genius. And it was something surprising. And so I didn't guess what the ending was going to be, I guess, really. But it really wasn't played out well, I don't think. Again, loved the romance, loved the characters. I like that you're also still getting to see characters from the other two books and their stories kind of going on still. But again, didn't love the way that the mystery part ended, which I felt like was one of my favorite parts of the second book. Was like, yes, I loved the characters and how that played out, but I also liked that the surprise was like, oh, I would have never guessed that that's what was happening. So I think that lowered my rating to a 3.75. Still not bad. Definitely probably going to read the fourth one because it just feels cozy. It's a cozy book, honestly. And yeah, so that's my official rating. If you guys want to see what I read and ratings of other books that I read, you guys can follow me on Goodreads. I update, that is like what I update the most. Or on my Instagram, I have a little story thing, highlight, I think that's what they call them, where I update pretty regularly. Sometimes it's not 100%, but pretty regularly. So if you guys can hear my dog drinking, I'm so sorry. She is slurping up some water. But I hope you guys enjoyed this reading vlog slash all of the other random clips that were thrown in there to just get them off of my camera and somewhere so people can view them. I hope that the Lord blesses you this week in so many different ways, and I can't wait to see you in the next installment of this Vlogmas. I've quit convincing myself that I'm going to post every other day or every day or anything. So when you get a video is when you get a video. I'm doing this for fun, so I'm so not going to stress myself out about it, and I'm just going to post when I have fun and post. I for sure have at least 2 more vlogs coming after this one. And if there's more, then that's great, but if there's not, then it's also fine. So I will see you guys when I see you. Bye.